Dear students, this is part 2nd of this chapter. Here we will be discussing the Mendeleev's periodic table and its limitations, and then the modern periodic table and modern periodic law. So starting with Mendeleev's periodic table. Mendeleev's periodic table. Mendeleev classified elements in the increasing order of their atomic masses and similarities in their properties. The formula of oxides and hydroxides that were formed by these elements was also the basis for his classification. So Mendeleev's periodic table had 6 horizontal rows that were known as periods and 8 vertical rows that were known as groups. The group 1 and to 7 had 2 subgroups called A and B, and group 8 had 3 rows of the elements. Elements having similar properties were placed in the same group. There are some spaces that were left in vacant in the table to accommodate the elements to be discovered in the future. So according to Mendeleev's periodic law, the properties of the elements are the periodic function of their atomic masses. Now we will see the merits of Mendeleev's periodic table. First, elements were classified on the basis of fundamental bases of their atomic masses and properties. Second, there were spaces that were left vacant to accommodate the new elements to be discovered in the future. Third, it could predict the properties of elements which helped in the discovery of new elements. And fourth, the inert gases that are inert gas elements that were discovered later could be placed in a separate group without disturbing the whole table. But there were also some defects in the Mendeleev's periodic table. First, some elements are not arranged in the increasing order of their atomic mass. For example, cobalt is placed before nickel, whereas tellurium is placed before iodine, etc. The position of hydrogen is still not clear because it shows properties similar to both metals as well as non-metals. Third, the position of isotopes of the elements is not clear. This is Mendeleev's periodic law and periodic table. So according to Mendeleev, the properties of elements are the periodic function of their atomic mass, and this is the periodic table that was formulated by Mendeleev. The limitations of Mendeleev's periodic table were removed, and that laid the basis for modern periodic table. It was Henry Moseley who gave the new property of elements, that is atomic number, and this was adopted as the basis of modern periodic table. According to modern periodic law, the properties of the elements are the periodic function of not their atomic masses but their atomic number. So this became the basis for modern periodic law. Position of elements in modern periodic table. The modern periodic table consists of 18 groups and 7 periods. Elements present in each group have the same number of valence electrons. Also, the number of shells increase as we go down the group. The elements present in any group, any one period, contain the same number of shells. Also, with increase in the atomic number, elements are arranged in the increasing order of their atomic numbers in the form of a table having 7 horizontal rows called periods and 18 vertical columns, 18 vertical rows of elements known as groups. Elements as follows. First period has 2 elements, that is hydrogen and helium, and is called the very short period. Second period has 8 elements from lithium to neon, and third period has 8 elements, sodium to argon. Similarly, fourth has 18, fifth has 18, and sixth has 32. Seventh period has 28 elements from fluorine, fermium to the atomic number 114, called incomplete period. There are new elements that are added to these periods in the recent times. And actinide series. So this was all about modern periodic law and modern periodic table.